guys, hello and welcome back again. Not quite so sunny here today, but sunny day to do some crafting. So see you in a second.
More party, one more special occasion. Do it Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, holidays and weekends. We can have one more party. There's more help should be raising. One more party now, one more party.
So here we are then, and I think it's possible that this might be our last day on this little journal. And I have decided, get your words out, that I'm going to do my back cover. So here we are, this is it. And I've put my ribbon on already, so it's nice and dry. Please remember to put your ribbon on before you build onto your page. It's a lot easier that way. You can possibly do it after, but I'm not sure about that. So what I've done is I've used a piece of the masterboard that we had yesterday for the envelopes, and I'm going to use this for my background for this page. And it's just too nice, and I had that remnant, and I mean it's just really gorgeous. So I'm going to stick that down first. I'm running out of colour in that other one, so let's try this one. Mr. F has already been out on his bike this morning. He went up to see the guy who he bought it off. He promised when he bought it that he would check in with them from time to time. I think the guy isn't in his first flush of youth, but I've never met him, so I don't really know. But I think they enjoyed just Mr. F's company there for an hour or so this morning while he had a cup of coffee with them and talked bikes. Well, talked bikes to John anyway. I don't know about his wife. So let's get this on straight if we can. Because it's stuck with collal, we can move it around a little bit. Let's open it up, make it easier. There we are. That's lovely. Perfect. Let's just check. Yep. So where's my little brayer? Here it is. Let's just give this a good push down. So yeah, when he got back, we had our lunch, which was lovely actually. It was tandoori chicken. And I don't have rice these days. I have cauliflower rice. And the first couple of times it does take a bit of getting used to, I must be honest. But it's so low in sugar compared to real rice. So it's worth getting, making the effort to like it. So the next thing I'm going to stick on here is this. Now I've gone ahead and done it because everything here you've seen me do a million times before. Is a piece of craft card. I have gone in with the ground espresso and the tea dye and just dipped it in as you've seen me do before, and then I've gone over it with my stamp, not this one. I don't recognise it because Mr. F's cleaned up all the back and everything. Just my legible font stamp, and then I have embossed it with Ranger Gold embossing powder. So that's that, and then I've built it up on the back with some dimensional foam, and that's going to stick on there, and it's just going to have a little bit of height. So yeah, I think that'll be nice. So now I just need to take all these release papers off. So I know that I'm not going too fast for you because I know these are things you've seen me do so often, and I don't want it to become tedious. And I do kind of want to get to the end of this project, as we all do when we're nearing the end of a project. I want to see what it's like when it's done. And I want to start getting my room tidied. Is that They all off? Yeah, they're all off. Okay, so this is kind of one and done, so I've got to make a good attempt at this. About there, I think. About there. Let's not stick it firmly down yet till we're sure that we're all right. Perhaps a little bit more that way. Yeah, I think that's okay. Right. Let's stick that down then. I just like the idea that it's got a bit of height. Makes it more of a cover than just another page. So next what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my two favourite Sizzix dies ever, probably, certainly the floral ones. This one, which is the daisy, and this one, which is, I don't know what sort of plant that is, but it's tall and thinner. And I've cut them out in cardstock, craft card should I say, and I cut 4 craft layers and glued them all one on top of the other, which is a bit fiddly. And then I did one in mixed media paper, which I then embossed. Look at that. It's glorious. I love it actually. So that's now got a bit of dimension to it as well. So that's going to go on there somewhere. It'll need that chopped off. And then this one I just did once. That's just one piece of mixed media paper, and I used some really funky embossing powder on there. And I just thought that could, because you don't want both of them dimensional, because then you couldn't overlap them. So I just thought something like that would look nice. What do you think? I like that actually. So let's get them stuck down then. Yeah, this morning it was really sunny and everything. It looked like it was going to be another glorious day, but as the day's gone on, it's got well, more cloudy, duller, and it's not as warm as yesterday. In fact, it's 10 degrees cooler, which is quite a shift, really. So, yeah, I don't know where Mr. F's gone off to now. I don't know if he knows where he was going, just for a ride on his bike. Make the most of it. So let's get this stuck down. So I want it to come to about there, like that. I'm just going to chop this end off. About there. Got some fibres caught up in that. Right, so there we are. I'll get my tinny towel out and press that down, and then whilst you're pressing it, if any glue comes up, it sticks on the towel, not on your project. There we go. And then this one, which is the star of the show, and it really is quite dimensional. I don't know if you can see that, but it's like chipboard. So I'm going to put quite a bit of glue on here because, like I say, it's thick. Should have done the first one on sticker paper, shouldn't I? Yeah, now I think of it. Oh well, it's alright. Doesn't take long. Just feels like it takes a long time when you're videoing yourself. Everything feels like it takes forever. I think you guys will be getting bored and oh dear. Right, so there we are. So let's pop that about there. I'm just going to take a bit of pressure for a little minute or two. I'm pressing. I just need to chop this off before it dries. Wow, that is thick. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's moved the whole darn shooting match now. I don't know if that's actually going to dry on there or not. It should, shouldn't it? Yeah, you'd think so. Leave it there for a second till I put the pin back in my glue, which is something else that needs sorting out. Oh my goodness. I'm very disorganised. I'm thinking about it now. I'm wondering if I want a little word at the bottom, like journal or something. Just along there. I don't know, I might. Let's get my stamps out. Lorna did a fabulous set for creative, these ones. The Bookmaker's stamp by Lorna, Tailor Made Journals. And look at them all. They're gorgeous, aren't they? Oh, I don't know. I do not know. I like the notebook. I like the journal. Book, anything to go with book, book. Diary there. Day book. Planner. I know you can see these, I'm just sort of reading them out in my head, except it's out loud. Notebook, I think, maybe. Yeah, I think I'll go for notebook. And while I'm thinking about it, I'm going to see if I've got anything with any weight on to put on top of that. Yeah, I've got this. Let's do that. Oh well, I can't move now. Come on, get organised. This is ridiculous. Quite ridiculous. Oh my goodness me. Right, okay. So I think I'll use one of those bits of card. Is that card? Yeah, that's card. I've still got loads of this cassette left. I'm going to have to be careful where I put it, really. Okay, so what did I say I was going with? Notebook. Yeah, like that. Here we go. Notebook. And Miss P. And some VersaFine Claire. Let's just stamp that out. Perfect. What a beautiful stamp. What an absolutely beautiful stamp that is. Perfect. Well done, Lorna. So let's put that away and put that back in the drawer. Excellent. And work out how we're going to cut this. So, let's see. Going by the lines on the plastic finger guard, if I put that there, that looks quite straight. Okay, let's cut this bit off here. It's not doing us any favours. And do this one the same. So as the tall bits are just under that line. Lovely. Does that look straight? Yeah, that looks okay. Looks okay. And I just want to take a little bit off here. So I'll just line that up with one of the grid marks. Knocked it for 6. The same on this side, and then hopefully it'll be kind of straight. If you can cut straight, then you don't need to do all of this, but as we've established, I cannot cut straight. Save that. There we go. And I'm going to ink around that, and then probably want to stitch around it actually. Ink, ink, ink. This day of reckoning with my table cannot come fast enough. I can't wait until I've got a camera available so I can show you what an absolute pigsty this is. And it is. There we go. I think I do want to stitch around that. It is the cover, so I think it would look nice. So, excuse me a moment while I go and stitch. Right, well I've stitched around that and brought it back, and unbeknownst to me, I'd made that the exact same width as this topper here. So, yeah, I'm going with that, and I'm just going to move it up slightly from the bottom and put it there, and I quite like that actually. Now, I do want, I think, to back this with something a bit more sturdy. So what have I got? Ah, some file folder. Oh, that doesn't feel too sturdy anymore. I thought I had some craft somewhere. Craft card, not craft paper. I was using it this morning. I don't know where it's gone. I don't think I used it all. I've got this, but it's not that thick, but it might be thick enough. Let's give it a try. So let's just stick it on there and see what happens. Of course I could have done this before I stitched, but I didn't think about it. So let's see if this is going to be thick enough or not. Time will tell. Let's just cut that out. Oh, slide it down a little bit. Yeah, lovely. I'm trusting myself to cut this. Surely I can follow a straight line. Yeah, I think so. So, is that thick enough? Yeah, I think that is actually. I think that is thick enough. Great. Get out of my way. So, I now want to put some dimensional tape. Because I've got this thickness here, I need to build this up a little bit on the side. So let's see if I can, yeah, I can find my dimensional tape. And I'm just going to put a bit down this side. Oh, I'm ultra shaky today, that's ridiculous. Ridiculous. It's quite near that end, but I think we're all right. Just don't want you to be able to see it particularly, but I do want it near the side, so it's a kind of trade-off. There we go. Now, yeah, that's a bit, it's just a little bit trimmed. You can see it. Right, so is that going to be all right there? Is that tall enough? Yep. I think so. Let's put that away then. Peel this off. I'm going to put some glue on here just to buy me a minute of time in case I don't get it right first time. So let's see. Let's get it the right way up. Put it about there, I think. About there. It's amazing that that's exactly the right width. I didn't measure it or anything. There we are. Lovely. Yeah, like that. That's nice. Let me bring it up so you can have a look at it. Nice and shiny. Lovely. Right, so that really is all the pages, covers, everything else done for our actual journal. As far as I can see. Yeah, go back the other way and just check it out. Yep, yep, yep. Lovely. So we're there. So now we're down to the two journals, and I've made my two journals because you've seen me do these little 3-hole pamphlet stitch books a million times. So I've made them so they measure, well, it's 3 7/8 width, because if you remember, these are 4 inches. Our panels here are 4 inches. So this is 3 7/8, so it just sits inside the whole thing, and it is 5 3/4 tall. And I made it just that 1/4 inch short so I can do this, get my eyelets on each edge of the top. This is the 1/2 inch spine here. That's the 1/2 inch one. And I've just put an eyelet top and bottom, and I need to do that on the, so that's going there like that, and that comes here. And see, I put notebook on this one as well, so I've got 2 notebooks, but never mind, it doesn't matter. And I want to tie it in, and I quite fancy using this black twine actually, although I have got some brown as well which might look nice. Hang on a sec. Yeah, this is the brown, and actually I think that's a nicer match, so let's use that. So I've made my journal, and in case you missed it on yesterday's, I'll just tell you what I've got in here. I've got a decorated, I've inked and sewn around the edge this decorated piece that it was actually writing paper that Mr. F found in a charity shop. So and then the music composition paper, some tea dyed paper, some coffee stained paper, some beautiful Timmy coffee stained paper that Judy Hoff sent me. Thank you so much, Judy, so appreciated. Some more coffee stained paper, some graph paper that's been coffee stained, some tea dyed paper. This is like sort of dot matrix out of a planner, you know, when you get the dots and you can make your own squares up for your planner. Coffee stained page, another coffee stained page, but I think this one was parchment actually. I think that was parchment paper. Oh, listen, that sound. That's nice. And then I just used a 3-hole pamphlet stitch and tied those together. So that's that, and it's going to go there. So let's take off a piece of this cord, string, and I am literally going to pass it through the centre of here, pass it through that hole there, and keep this bottom one here, square those up, make sure that it's, where are we, at the back, make sure that it's tight enough into the spine there, like that. That looks good to me. Get all your ribbons out the way, and I'm just going to tie a knot there. Got all my thread ends here, so they're all I just want to slide that knot up so it's, I don't know, is that tight enough? I don't know. Yeah, I think so. It allows a little bit of movement, and it allows you to get it out if you want to. You could take that out like so. Or, you know, when time comes, you can undo that knot, replace it. Well, you don't even need to undo the knot. Just replace it with another journal that you want. So let's do the same with this one here. And this is the outside here, so we need to make a mark, top and bottom, where we want to put the eyelets. As close to the edge as you dare. And I'm just making a mark with a white gel pen because I just find that easier. Get your crocodile out, or whatever you use to make your holes, and come on guys, come on. The largest hole, and just in, and I've got one here, but I did lay two out. One's gone walkabout, of course it has. Just set that one. And then, where's the other one gone then? Probably on the floor somewhere. I'm going to find all manner of... Oh, I can see it. I'm going to find all manner of things on this floor when I come to tidy up. And then let's do the one on the other side, which is about there. Set that eyelet. Make sure you get your eyelets pointing out, pointing the right direction, you know, so you've got the nice finished edge on the outside. There we go. Right, so now we need, whoo, heighty hody. Where's the brown twine? Here it is. So I want this a similar sort of length to last time. That sort of length. And the same thing, let's find the centre of this one. And this is just a nice size to actually take out and carry with you somewhere if you wanted to, or, you know, make yourself another one when this one gets full. There we go. Put that through there. Did I put the other one through the bottom hole? I can't remember doing it. No, I didn't. Excuse me. I need to go back and do that. So let's get those similar sort of length. Okay, why don't you want to move? Let's see where we are now. Are we a similar length? Yes, we're a similar length. Okay. So making sure we're not tying anything in there. Make a little finger knot. Let's see if I can slide that up to where I want it to be. Sometimes you can with a pokey tool, can't you? get it to tighten to where you want it. Oh, I think that's a bit slack. Bit slack. I think I'm going to have to come up with a better idea than that, because that's just too fiddly for my liking. So I'm going to do a kind of reef knot. Right over left and left over right type jobby. Not tying it too tightly. There we are, that's fine. If you wanted to put beads on these or something, that's up to you. It's a perfect place to do it. This one, I need to undo this knot. Hopefully I haven't done it so tight that you can't undo it. Well, for the sake of expediency, I'm going to cut that. It's very wasteful, but it will get used, don't worry. Right, so let's pass that through the middle, through the top. Then out through the bottom eyelet. Pass that all the way down there. Where are we? It's becoming unwieldy. And what's that like for length? Not bad. Okay, let's get the threads out the way. And this is just because I forgot to come out through the bottom hole the last time when I did it. So there we are, that's that. So I've got twine on this side and I've got twine on this side. Just want to pull them so they're both coming down. Like so. Right, that's our journals in, that's our covers done, that's it, done. Perfect. So all I need to do now is just tie these up, and that will be our journal. And I'm sure you can make a much better job than me of tying a bow. Oh dear, I'm absolutely US at tying bows. There we go. It's the best I can manage. Somebody left a comment, I think it was on yesterday's, that they'd done the wrong pages in the wrong places. It doesn't matter. Absolutely does not matter. The pages can be in any order you like. And tie this one on this side. Pull some of that fullness back because I'm losing my ends. There we go. So there we have it. There's it's a bit flamboyant now, doesn't it? There we are. So that's that. What do you think? I like it. Look at that from the top. It's gorgeous. Oh, lots of intrigue when you see that. So that's the back cover. There's the front cover. Really nice. Love it. I love it, love it, love it. Love it, I really do. I've really enjoyed doing this one. It's been an absolute total pleasure to do. I've loved every minute of making it. You know, all the things that we've done, the experiments that we've had along the way, which have been numerous, but mostly turned out okay, I think, in the end. I might put some beads on here, you know, might be quite nice. I'll hold them down like that as well. So yeah, might do that. And failing that, it'll go on my Etsy shop. soon. So thank you so much for joining me for this whole process. I know some of you are still in the midst of doing it, and that's perfectly all right. The videos will be there. I'm not going to take them off, so they'll be there whenever you want to do them. And I really hope that you're enjoying doing yours as much as I've enjoyed doing this one. Thank you very much indeed, and I shall see you next week when we're going cleaning up. Bye for now, guys. Bye-bye.